I am Greta Lee. I wanted to do something in the medical field, and I looked at many different options, many different careers, and imaging was a really great combination of patient care, working with patients, but also the technology aspect, which is constantly changing and evolving, and it's really fascinating and interesting. I actually started in college as a biology major and realized quickly that I wanted something that was more interactive. I didn't want to work in a lab or work in a situation that I didn't have as much direct contact with people. And so that led me to the medical field, which led me to investigating all the different careers and eventually to diagnostic imaging. So when I first was in college, I did a lot of farming jobs. I grew up in Eastern Oregon, and agriculture is the main employer there. So I did a lot of farming jobs growing up. But once I got into college and started looking at different careers, and then eventually ended up in diagnostic imaging. But I spent 2 years at Eastern Oregon State College as a biology major, and then transferred to Oregon Institute of Technology. I spent 2 years there in Klamath Falls. Then I spent a year at Everett General Hospital up in Washington, and that's where I did my extern. That's where I got my clinical experience. Continued to work there at the hospital for about a year after graduation, and then wanted to come back to Oregon. So I started at St. Vincent's, and I've worked many different hours and positions here in the radiology department. Then I got to actually experience living in Nashville, Tennessee, and worked for about a year and a half at a hospital there. Along the way, I cross-trained into mammography, which happens to be my specialty, although there are many different specialties that you can choose to focus on in imaging. Then eventually, I spent 8 years as the assistant student coordinator, teaching radiology students and helping them through their clinical process here at the hospital. We work together not only side by side with the other X-ray techs, but we also work very closely with the other people in the hospital, whether it's the nurses, the operating room staff, the people in the emergency department. We are really all a team working together to help us find the best answer for each individual patient. I really enjoy working for Providence because everything about being here is about our patients. Everyone in the administration and each individual working, we are here because we care for our patients, we want the best for our patients, and that's what brings us to work every day.